The U.S. Army has announced that Task Force Talon's E-3ADA THAAD battery recently carried out a Table VIII evaluation for the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, or THAAD, system stationed in Guam from March 11th to the 15th, 2024. With its state-of-the-art components, the E-3 THAAD battery serves as a formidable shield against potential ballistic missile threats targeting Guam and its vicinity. The recent completion of the Table VIII evaluation reaffirms the unit's preparedness to effectively deter and counter emerging security challenges, particularly those originating from China amidst the evolving regional security dynamics. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why THAAD's intense evaluation in Guam is critical. Let's get into the details. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The U.S. Army said that senior air defense leaders from the 94th Army Air and Missile Defense Command, 38th Air Defense Artillery Brigade, and 35th Air Defense Artillery Brigade played integral roles as evaluators in the Table VIII assessment. Chief Warrant Officer 4, Jennifer Burns, lead evaluator, stated, "Table VIII is the first assessment in the series of gunnery tables that brings in external evaluators to assess the battery's proficiency on their gunnery task as a collective. During the assessment, soldiers engaged in demanding training scenarios, intricately crafted to measure their proficiency in deploying, operating, and sustaining the THAAD system within simulated combat environments. Spanning from swift deployment exercises to simulated missile confrontations, the evaluation encompassed a diverse range of tasks intended to evaluate the unit's combat readiness and skillfulness." Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Stafford, the TF Talon commander, lauded the performance of the THAAD battery, stating, "The evaluators certified that all the crews from the THAAD battery were proficient on all aspects of the Defense of Guam mission. Great job, E3." Guam's significance is very high. Its well-equipped ports serve as essential logistics hubs for supporting naval operations, including nuclear submarines and aircraft carriers. Andersen Air Force Base in Guam is one of the 4 Air Force Bomber Forward operating locations and the only base in the Western Pacific that can permanently service U.S. heavy strategic bombers, including B-1B, B-2, and B-52 bombers. So, Guam is in the Chinese crosshairs. The threat posed by ballistic missiles from China looms large, with some missiles, often referred to as Guam killers, as they're seemingly designed specifically for this purpose. This includes the likes of DF-21 and DF-26. The Dongfeng 21 is a 2-stage, solid-fueled, single-warhead, medium-range ballistic missile MRBM, that has a speed of around Mach 10, a maximum range of around 1,700 kilometers or 1,055 miles, and carries a 600-kilogram or about 1,350-pound warhead. DF-26 has a range of 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles and is thought to be designed to conduct precision, nuclear, or conventional strikes with an accuracy of 100 meters CEP. Apart from these, PLA Rocket Force has DF-ZF. DF-ZF hypersonic glide vehicle is launched to extremely high altitude using DF-17 rocket, where it skips across the Earth's upper atmosphere and then glides back, attaining a hypersonic speed that is more than Mach 5. So technically, Chinese missile forces could reach American bases in the region, including Guam, and this is where THAAD comes in. Terminal High-Altitude Area Defense is a United States Army anti-ballistic missile system, which is designed to shoot down short, medium, and intermediate-range ballistic missiles in their terminal phase. THAAD is exclusively tailored for ballistic missile defense and isn't intended for broader air defense functions such as protecting against aircraft. Renowned for its specialization in ballistic missile defense, THAAD stands out as one of the premier systems in this domain, having been meticulously engineered specifically for this purpose. THAAD is engineered to counter ballistic missiles even in challenging scenarios, such as facing a barrage of incoming missiles where simultaneous interception of multiple projectiles is necessary. The system is quick to deploy and mobile, which makes it a very flexible weapon. The interceptor missiles are guided by the Raytheon System's AN/TPY-2 ground-based radar (GBR). THAAD can also be cued by military satellites such as Brilliant Eyes. The AN/TPY-2 surveillance transportable radar, also called the Forward-Based X-band Transportable or FBXT, is a long-range, very high-altitude, active electronically scanned array surveillance radar. It possesses a range of 2,900 miles or 4,700 kilometers. The interceptor missile is about 6 meters in length and is equipped with a single-stage solid-fuel rocket motor with thrust vectoring. The missile has a speed of Mach 8.24 or 2.8 kilometers per second. The guidance system is indium antimonide imaging coupled with infrared seeker head. It has an operational range of 200 kilometers or around 125 miles and a flight altitude of 150 kilometers or 93 miles. The missile has no explosives and uses the hit-to-kill approach. It has a kinetic kill vehicle to knock out incoming missiles. A THAAD battery can include up to 9 transporter erector launchers, each carrying 8 interceptors for immediate launch. The U.S. views China, ruled by the Chinese Communist Party, as the pressing challenge to the rules-based international order, pointing to Beijing's rapid military buildup, the biggest in peacetime history, as well as its claims over the self-governed island of Taiwan and in the East and South China Seas. Admiral Phil Davidson had earlier told the Senate Armed Services Committee that the island needs protection as the home of 170,000 U.S. citizens and service members, a deep-water strategic port, fuel and munition stores, and an airfield used to project U.S. power. Davidson said, "Guam is a target today. It needs to be defended, and it needs to be prepared for the threats that will come in the future." The completion of the Table VIII evaluation reaffirms Task Force Talon's competence, and it's not hard to see that the THAAD battery acts as a vital deterrent. The test underscores a clear message that any hostile actions directed toward the U.S. and its allies will face a robust defense.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.